The important part here is what happened when it happened, not necessarily how it happened. The how is not important. The how is as meaningless as our goddamn gallbladders. The how is nil. Why? Because when your head has been stuck between the railings of your coffee table for the past 10 hours, it doesn't really fucking matter how it happened. I was Clive Coopecheski, and this is the day I died. All right, I'm gonna let you lick the popsicle of who I was. I was Clive Coopecheski, you know that. But unless you felt the 400 thread count of my sateen sheets all over your body, you don't know that I was Clive Coopecheski. Successful bachelor. Successful as in when I didn't have my head stuck in furniture. I could make it with the ladies all right. No problemo. But before your head stuck thinking that I was some white-hot Romeo with a one-track libido, there's one thing I did love more than, well, you know. And that one thing was Clive Coopecheski. I loved me. I made me laugh. I made me think. I even made me horny. And as a result, I went through relationships like napkins. I mean, the minute a girl started spewing talk of Tiffany rings and white chocolate mousse-filled 5-tier cakes, I was breezing. I wanted to be solo, independent, the ranger of lone, all in prep for the day Hugh Hefner passed me down the smoking jack. But a tight spot can change all that. Well, not the first 10 hours. The first hour, I had the eye of the tiger. I was determined. I was on it. Because let me give you a little peek into the Clive Coopecheski playbook. It takes a lot more than a few pieces of pressed wood to suppress this guy. Hour 3 brought a strategy straight from the pages of the Buddhist Tipitaka, or an episode of Kung Fu The Legend Continues, and I can't remember which. The strategy? Active self-discipline. The first hour, I was too tense. I needed to balance the yin and the yang, temper the hot with the cold. Combine the captain with the tennille, and through this total relaxation, the solution to my problem would appear. In theory, of course. Then there was hour 5. That one hurt me. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go?
Bismillah, no, we will not let him go.
Let me go!
Bismillah, we will not let him go.
Let him go!
Bismillah, we will not let him go.
Let me go! By the 10th hour, all resources were depleted. I mean, I was reading an art book, for God's sake. All hope was lost. And on page 42 of Great Works of Photography from the 20th Century, the real folly of my predicament was revealed. I didn't see God or anything minor like that. Oh, no. I saw the one thing that could climax me into a spiritual awakening. I saw Clive Coopecheski. There I was, in black and white, personified as a single woman, frozen in the living room of her house, frozen in time and space, vulnerable and alone. Smash! Like closing your finger in the car door, the error of my ways stung deep. This new, unexplored perspective, 4 inches from the ground, swelled my soul to hurricane-like proportions, propelling it across the city to medicine all of the illness I had spread. This was it. A rebirth, a renewal, a second chance to make all wrongs right. And through this, Clive Coopecheski would be given a second chance on life. Hallie, making out with you really didn't feel like I was licking a leather belt. Now I know it was just an excuse to break up with you.
I'm so over it, Clive.
Always one to shrug off rejection. My soul was determined. I knew one past love would be the loofah glove to clean away all of the bad in me. Oh, Simone, I'm sorry I said that I would rather read a book in the dark than be with you. Can you forgive me?
I'd rather eat glass. Man, I got pepper spray.
Fucking die.
I hope your dick falls off.
Yeah, sure.
Alas, even man's best friend was not interested in my Johnny-come-lately apology. Chuck. Buddy, Chucky. Hey, boy. Sorry that I drove you out into the middle of nowhere and pushed you out of the car. I was just testing your loyalty. You passed! It was no use. 30 years of apathy. 30 years of arrogance, 30 years of vanity had created 30 years of irreversible damage. I had made my bed between the railings of my coffee table, and so I had to lie in it. And as I closed my eyes, I imagined the morning's headline, Clive Coopecheski dies in freak furniture accident, and I became overwhelmed with sadness. It's just that I knew the truth. Clive Coopecheski died of loneliness.